Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to Black Desert Online. You've probably heard of this game if you're familiar with MMOs as a whole. It's pretty standard, so yeah. Without further ado, let's start. So when you first press play, it will open up server selection, in which you select a server. They're all named after regions or cities in the game. It doesn't normally matter which one you pick, although some are more popular than others. The main thing to watch out for is that I don't exactly know if it says on the server when you're logging in, but there is such thing as a node war, which is honestly, it's not the part of the game that I really deal with much, so I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure a node is an area of land controlled by a certain clan or such in the game, a certain group of people. Each server has different groups, clans, and node wars. During a node war, monsters will not spawn in game, and that is a big problem, especially when you're starting. You tend to not know when node wars are going on, so it'll take a moment for you to figure out what the problem is, which kind of sucks because it wastes a lot of time. But yeah, I don't know, I'll just pick a random server, and yeah, alright, should be good. Alright, so now we get into character creation, in which obviously you create your character from one of the classes available. I'm picking Hashashim because, I mean, I don't know, it's the new character, it's the newest class in the game, and I find it quite fun, so yeah.
Are you awake? These are the memories of the forgotten world. Sorry, but you should have known better.
Alright, so that was just a preview cutscene about your past, and so now we'll get into the starting tutorial, where it just shows you how to play the simplest parts of the game. To summon the Black Spirit, you press the comma button on your keyboard, and press R to interact. If there is a quest that you can do, R when you are interacting with an NPC, such as the Black Spirit, R will automatically do that. R will automatically select the quest. You can press T to auto-run, like you see here. The thing about auto-running is it does a weird mapping. Like you see, it takes me down the path and then bends towards the person, although sometimes it doesn't do this, which is why auto-running I only find useful for very long trips. So there's that to consider. Alright.
I wonder what exciting
So
discoveries we'll
you
find
can
inside the ancient
read
stone chamber
all
today.
this dialogue,
barely
but
contain my
because it's an MMO, there's so much dialogue that I just honestly tend to skip through it. If you ever want to read it, you can, but I prefer to skip it. Alright, so now we have to talk to this lady who, in my opinion, is honestly very annoying. But, you know, it doesn't really matter. So, we have to kill some gray foxes because they are stealing stuff from these people. So, we have to do that. Alright, and now the Black Spirit is just telling us to defeat the Gray Foxes. And, okay. Also, to equip that piece of armor that you see, you press R. Or you can go into your inventory by pressing I, and then right-click on it to equip it. Anyway, let's go defeat some Gray Foxes. Alright, so now we are finding the NPC to complete the quest, who is at the mouth of the cave that we are going to enter in a moment. It's this person.
Strange. Can't remember.
Don't actually know who he is. I never pay enough attention.
Well, what do you do?
But, yeah. So, now we need to go into the chamber and talk to Aiden. Or Adon, I don't know. Also, something, just so you know, that I just noticed, is the effect. So, there are different camera filters that you can use in this game that will, like, change the vibrance and color of the game that you see. And the problem is that having no camera filter looks really horrible, but some camera filters can kind of screw up the color sometimes. So it's just kind of, it's a choice.
Must be destiny that brings you here.
So Aiden tells you to leave, but the Black Spirit wants to investigate this artifact. So, I mean, gotta do what the Black Spirit says.
Aiden, look at this.
Huh? There's something wrong with the artifact. Is it because of this traveler here?
You are infected, possessed with dark energy.
But it's not awakened yet. So, tell us anything you might know about the black energy. You must rid yourself of all those visions.
Aiden, stop. He seems unstable.
One step too late. It seems the black energy has consumed your memory. We should tell the truth.
So, something that I should probably mention is that blur effect is
Gradually,
due
experience
to
will show
the
you the way.
badly made
Remember, my friend.
depth
I'm
of
Aiden.
field
Must be
effect
destiny
in this
that brings you
game,
The
here.
past does not like the future.
because it's supposed to blur stuff in the background so that way you see more clarity. Like when you are talking to an NPC, Like, you see that blurred image on the left? That's how it's supposed to look, basically. But it doesn't really work that way, and I'm pretty sure it's an AI kind of thing, and it screws up a lot. So it's better just to have it off, honestly. But yeah, I mean, if you want it on, sure thing, but it really doesn't help much anyway. It just kind of looks weird. So, if you didn't understand what just happened there, the Black Spirit consumed the energy from the dark artifact that they found in the chamber. And now the Black Spirit is slightly more powerful. Also, it occurred to me that I should apologize for any lag that you see here. If you've ever used Windows, you know how it is. I mean, Windows optimization, management stuff can cause a whole enormous variety of problems that cause things to lag and such. And it should be fixed by next video, but I just wanted to apologize for that quickly because I know it's not very enjoyable to watch. Alright, so I just finished grinding these wolves. Now I need to summon the Black Spirit just to talk. So, we are supposed to find Red Nose, who is someone you'll learn about later. I'm not going to mention it right now. But right now, you need to go to a camp and help them with a problem of fighting imps. There are imps that they are fighting that they're not really doing a good job of it, to be honest. So if you see them right around here, like Imperator, stuff like that. Yeah. Also the map. Map is pretty cool. I just thought of that. So, like, something I want to talk about is how in the map, it's great because you can search for NPCs and stuff, and it really helps quicken the gameplay. So now we've been told to defeat some imps and take back the wagon parts that they need for the silver, whatever. Take back something from the wagon. I just realized it actually says silver. So we need to take back the wagon driver's silver because the poor wagon driver just got caught up in this fight. It sucks for her. So something to note is that enemies will often be just really annoying in that they attack you while you're trying to talk to somebody to complete a quest or something, which is just really annoying. And yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so now we have to do a bit more grinding, just because we're supposed to do grinding. It's just, I think it's just teaching you how to fight. That's the point of it. Yeah. Alright, so we have finished killing imps. I noticed that I forgot to equip his weapon. You know, I think that's probably enough for today. Alright, well, thank you for watching, despite the atrocious lag. And yeah, see you next time.